Every transformation begins with steel, armor-grade metal prepared for a second life. Inside the secured facility, massive cranes move the raw plates that will rebuild the armor. Before production begins, engineers test each sample for strength and durability. Industrial presses confirm the hardness of the steel used in modern armored protection. An aging tank enters the disassembly bay, where its full transformation begins. Heavy cranes lift the turret away, separating the machine into its core components. Armored panels are removed one by one, revealing the internal structure beneath. The tracks are detached, exposing the suspension system that carried the tank across harsh terrain. Next, the old engine is lifted from the hull, clearing space for modern upgrades. What remains is the bare armored chassis, the skeleton of the machine. Armor plates enter massive furnaces where intense heat prepares them for reshaping. Hydraulic forging presses compress glowing steel into stronger armored forms. Molten metal flows into casting molds, creating reinforced structural components. Composite armor layers are carefully arranged before bonding into protective modules. Cooling chambers rapidly solidify the steel, locking strength into the armor. Precision machining begins as advanced CNC systems carve hardened steel. Robotic grinders refine the armor surfaces, removing imperfections. Laser scanners check alignment to ensure exact engineering tolerances. Freshly forged armor modules move toward staging areas for assembly. Milling machines shape structural brackets that will support the rebuilt tank. Drilling stations carve deep mounting points into armored steel. Inside the hull, the stripped interior reveals its massive reinforced frame. Bright welding arcs reinforce structural seams across the chassis. From above, the dismantled tank appears as a complex network of steel and machinery. Suspension components undergo detailed inspection before returning to the rebuild. New cast steel parts cool slowly across the foundry conveyor lines. Precision measuring tools verify that each component meets exact specifications. Industrial ventilation systems pull heat away from the forging floor. The hull is lifted for underside inspection and structural reinforcement. New armor plates wait beside the chassis, ready for the next stage of transformation. High-precision CNC machines reshape critical components with microscopic accuracy. Rotating cutters shave hardened steel into perfectly engineered parts. Robotic drills carve mounting points that will anchor the armored structure. Heavy brackets are milled layer by layer with controlled mechanical precision. Grinding wheels smooth turret surfaces, removing every imperfection. Laser scanners sweep across steel surfaces to verify precise measurements. The turret rotates slowly during inspection to ensure perfect balance. Engine mounting frames are reinforced to handle greater mechanical power. Massive bolts are tightened using calibrated torque tools. Rows of freshly machined components wait for installation across the factory floor. Reinforced crates deliver upgraded engine modules to the assembly line. The previous power unit rests beside the hull after years of service. Hydraulic cranes lower the upgraded engine carefully into the chassis. Mounting brackets align precisely as the new engine locks into place. Transmission systems are positioned and prepared for integration. Cooling units and armored piping are installed around the power system. Technicians route shielded wiring harnesses through protected channels. Heavy electrical connectors secure the internal power network. Digital control modules are installed within shock-absorbing housings. Power distribution systems connect the tank's internal electronics. Advanced sensor units are mounted across the turret structure. Communication systems are assembled within the electronics bay. Microcircuits are inspected carefully under magnified equipment. Shielded cables run along the reinforced interior walls of the hull. Interior control panels are secured inside the armored cabin. Heavy battery systems are installed to power onboard electronics. Diagnostic tools connect to the systems to verify electrical stability. Inside the turret, wiring and mechanical linkages are fully organized. Armored hatches receive reinforced sealing mechanisms. With engines and electronics installed, the hull is now ready for reassembly. Armor modules are bolted onto the hull as the tank begins to take shape again. A crane lowers the turret back onto the rebuilt armored chassis. Massive bolts secure the turret ring to the reinforced hull. Heavy steel tracks are reinstalled around the suspension system. Hydraulic lines reconnect the tank's internal mechanical systems. Interior panels return to the armored cabin. Final electrical connections are secured inside the turret. Engine compartment hatches close over the upgraded power system. Protective coatings are applied to shield the armor from harsh environments. Under bright lights, the rebuilt tank stands ready for testing. The engine ignites for the first time inside the testing bay. Exhaust systems release controlled plumes as the engine stabilizes. Thermal monitoring systems track heat distribution across the engine. Hydraulic systems cycle under load during stationary testing. Diagnostics confirm that all internal systems are functioning correctly. The tank moves on to a test platform simulating rough terrain. The upgraded tank rolls slowly through the indoor testing corridor. Technicians perform detailed surface inspections under bright lights. Protective coatings cure across the armored exterior. Hatch seals undergo pressure testing for reliability. The tank is lifted for final underside inspection. Turret rotation is tested to confirm smooth mechanical movement. Massive factory doors open as the rebuilt machine approaches the exit. Under dim industrial lights, the upgraded tank stands complete. Light sweeps across reinforced armor, revealing the finished surface. The machine moves forward toward final staging. A rebuilt war machine emerges, stronger, modernized, and ready for deployment.